following show features stupid opinions and ideas from two idiot brothers who probably did little research and practiced zero due diligence on the topic at hand. The MLO Bros opinions do not reflect the views of their employer, guests, sponsors, families, neighbors, or pets. If you do not like what they are saying and don't agree with their views or opinions, don't watch the show. We can promise we do not care. Welcome to the worst show on the internet.
Kill it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the MLO BROS. Luke, I'm leading. Sit in your seat.
Why? I don't understand why I got kicked over here. I hate it.
Sit in your seat, and you let this happen. I am leading this podcast tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the MLO BROS. I am Isaac, the little brother. This is Luke, the big brother.
You get flipped off by one councilman, and all of a sudden you're in the daddy chair.
Gonna take charge. But today, we're gonna try and drive Luke crazy by just me leading, little brother leading the podcast. Luke not being in charge for once, and we're gonna talk about a couple different things.
Did you share to Everything Poland too?
You did. You set this one up, buddy. You shared it to Everything Poland. So we're gonna do this. Hey, if you can, if you're from Everything Poland, it's gonna pop up as Facebook user. So go over to the MLO Bros, watch us there, or just comment your name when you comment from Everything Poland because we cannot see who you are.
Somebody just knock.
Yeah, go open it.
Are we gonna get assassinated?
Probably. It's probably Moffy.
We're live right now.
Hello, guest. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? It's our neighbors. It's the neighbors next door. But hello everyone. Tonight we're going to be covering a wide variety of topics. Luke has the topics. I don't even know what we're talking about exactly, but it should be fun.
We need to get the freaking names.
Facebook user. I wish you could comment your name, but I can't see you. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. I completely agree with the fact that he was an asshole. Now people can't act like assholes without completely getting destroyed by social media. I know you're all better than that. Hit the effer in the face with a hot dog. He might like it.
Now hold on. Who is that?
So I'm going to tell the story. I can't wait to tell the story, but I am allowed to talk about it because it's a councilman who should be held accountable for his actions. So he is a public official. He is allowed to be drugged through the mud because he's a public official and is held to a higher standard than the average citizen.
Hold on. Not even drugged through the mud. Okay, we're not dragging anybody through the mud. We're going to say facts of what happened. We're going to give our opinion, which we're allowed to do.
Yes.
And if the conclusion is he's an asshole, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Actions
speak louder than words, as they say.
Right.
Which, I mean, a kid's parade, a kid on a float.
Well, tell the story.
We'll tell the story.
So we're going to tell the story. So who we're talking about, which we're allowed to say, it is
Hi, everyone.
Samuel Moffey, councilman who's just elected this past year.
Who honestly says he doesn't care if we talk about it because our audience isn't the people who elect him in the village, so he doesn't even care.
He insulted the people watching that are in the village.
He insulted everybody watching who lives in the village because he says he knows he doesn't need you to get elected himself,
and he mocks him.
He says you're just a bunch of bootlickers. All you do is watch our podcast and you don't care. Like,
unbelievable.
That's who you are. You're just falling to our power, right?
Yeah.
That's what a lip spittle is, or whatever it's called.
A lip spittle.
So he insulted every single one of you who lives in the village.
All right, so let's tell the story. I want to hear the story.
So here's the story. So we Luke was out of town last week.
I was in Canada. I wish I would have been there too.
During Celebrate Poland. So Luke's oldest son,
who's been on the podcast. He's 11.
He's 11. Lucas and I decided for the parade, because I got a form that said you're not allowed to throw out candy. So the form I saw said no throwing out candy. So I'm like, all right, we'll make hot dogs. And Luke did this before in the past. He made hot dogs. So I went to Sam's Club, got 125 hot dogs, 125 aluminum foils, 125 buns, and we spent like the whole morning.
Hey, we're gonna make more hot dogs next year.
Next year we're making like 5.
Lots of complaints.
So we make all these hot dogs. We get on we decorate the truck, the MLO Bros truck, and we're in line and we're going through the parade, having a great time, throwing hot dogs out. And Lucas, I guess I wasn't looking in that direction, but Lucas says to me, Uncle Isaac, like, that guy just flipped you off. And before, like, I was like, I wonder who it is. Probably.
Did you think it was going to be him?
I did. I was like, it's got to be Moffy because we're by his house.
Yeah.
And so I look over and Moffy's like, so we're passing and we're down the road.
Was it by his house? He lives right on 170 in a brown house.
Right next. Yeah. On like the corner there, on like the curve. It was like on the
Yeah,
curve.
it's like
it was like
right,
on the curve coming down to the bridge, I believe.
Yeah, it's past the church. So if you're driving down 170, going towards Poland, you go past the church. It's a brown house
on the right
on the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
so we're passing him, and I must have been looking to my right when he was on my left over here, because the truck is like going this way and I'm sitting like facing backwards. So I see it. So I look over and he's standing there, and I just give him like a wave, like not even trying to be.
This is after he flipped you off. After
Lucas says he flipped you off. Or somebody just flipped you off. I look over and he's standing there, and I literally just trying to keep the peace.
Yeah.
I just give him a
wave
wave
to him, nothing
just
rude.
give him a wave.
Yeah.
And he, like, as we're moving along, he like ducks under a tree and sees me, and like, I don't remember. I think he had a drink in his hand, so he's probably boozing.
Sure he did.
You know, he's probably
Yeah,
boozing. Right. But so underneath the tree again, like, just flips me off, and the only thing I can think of to do is just blow him a kiss. So I just blow him a kiss, and we keep going.
Is it fair to say he knew Lucas that my 11-year-old was on the back of the truck?
So he's
right.
Oh, absolutely.
Does it even matter? Does it even matter? It's a packed parade.
Yeah.
Is there people on the sidewalk?
But like, people are like, oh, he didn't flip the kid off. Well, no, he didn't flip the kid off, but the kid was looking at him when he did it. Right. So like, what the heck?
All right.
Man?
So go. Let's go. We're gonna show you guys.
And I wasn't looking at him when he did it.
Right.
So like, who's he flipping off?
Right. Exactly. So Isaac calls me when I'm driving home. So I'm driving home a 14-hour ride home. Isaac calls me and he's like, "You're not gonna believe this. Councilman Sam Maffey flipped us off during the parade." And I'm like, "You're 100% right. I do not believe it."
And I was like, that's a gift, because like he hates us, and now we can just say he flipped us off.
So what I do is I go onto our MLO Bros website, onto our Facebook page, and I put on there, I said breaking news. So pull that up, Isaac. You can pull that up.
And brand.
Go to brand. We're going to show you the exact thing. So it is up. All right, hold on. So you got to read. I just like, I can't even believe it. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? Okay.
So
that second one down.
This one. Okay.
All right. So check this out. So I wrote Councilman Maffey flipped off
I think
Isaac Schuster and Luke Schuster today, a son during a Celebrate Poland parade, as they both threw hot dogs to the crowd for fun at a parade representing the MLO Bros from the float. Our opinion is he's mad at us for telling everyone he illegally spoke about council business, trying to garner support for his chosen council to replace Anthony Tanzio from members of the council. Psst, it's super illegal. What it is
Anthony was replaced with Abby Bozak, who's fantastic.
Right.
Great
so he took offense to us, because I was gone, about saying that. The thing is, what's illegal about it is the Sunshine Act. He's straw polling. He's not allowed to have meetings.
The thing is it illegal or is it not allowed?
I don't know.
Like, as a council member, is it illegal?
Maybe
or is it
illegal
not allowed?
I don't know.
See, that was my question. Like, okay, if it's not illegal, you're still not allowed to do that. And he was doing
Pull that up. Sorry, those games are over. We've played to the village for years. The times our leaders are not being held accountable are over. We have been critics of every bad decision.
Yeah.
The board, we feel the council and the Poland Village. We have also said, hey, good job.
Yeah.
Whenever dog park, love the dog park.
Yeah.
Poland Woods, love it. The what's it called? The new thing they're doing where they're putting sidewalks up. We support them when we can.
Absolutely.
We disagree when they can.
Yeah.
So he took offense to this. And he's gonna lie and say he didn't do it, which he actually, hold on, he does admit it. But I have an 11-year-old and a 28-year-old who both saw witnesses. So we have witnesses.
I'm like, so me and Luke are talking. We're like, this is what he's gonna do.
Right.
He's gonna lie. He's gonna say, never happened. You're full of shit. I never flipped anybody off.
Right.
Like, politician, that's what a politician would do. Nope. Not what he did.
Hold on. Now go to
this one.
Hold on.
Right? This is his.
Yeah. So this is his response. I screenshotted it in case he deleted it. Let me read it.
Insane.
Yeah. So this is his response.
Like, on his personal Facebook page.
Yeah. Poland, this is the person you voted in. And we got to deal with this for 3.5 years. Hope to God we got to get the word out to the village, the people who aren't on here, that this guy flipped off Isaac and my kid. Please. All right, here we go.
This is the guy the Poland village elected.
This is his response. Proud to have exercised my First Amendment rights to the two Look at Me Bros. By the way, that's kind of good.
I know. I like that.
Yeah, Look at Me Bros, who are obsessed with everything Poland Village, despite the fact neither one of them and most of their lick spittle, that's you guys, lick spittles.
Lick spittle, which means
Google that.
someone who bows down to people of power. So like,
is that a compliment to us? Then?
I know he's saying we have power.
We have so much
We have
power.
so much power.
Lex, you lick spittles.
But he's calling people who are like obsessed with us because we have power, which he's saying we have power.
Right.
But go on.
This is the best part. So most of their lick spittles don't reside in my village,
Which is what insulted me the most.
My village,
Yes.
not the village.
No.
My village.
Yeah, he owns
you people.
He is saying
village.
my village as like a king, like he owns it.
Oh, it
like
gets worse.
he owns
This
you.
guy's so cocky. Go ahead. Go to the next one.
Yeah.
Keep going. They have been peddling misinformation about me since the last election, which I won. Of course he lost. Is this guy a freaking
I bet
prick?
he's a huge fan of Trump. It sounds
Oh,
like
he
Trump.
sounds. Oh, he's a Republican,
Yeah,
and I mean, he's.
sounds like Trump.
And I'll tell you what I've been doing. So go ahead, go back.
Yeah.
Of which I won, of course, and continue to not spread falsehoods about me. But our entire government, we're spreading falsehoods about everybody. Bring it, bros. We shall see who's standing in 3.5 years in the next. Is this guy a freaking joke?
So here's why he wins, though. I'll give him credit where credit is deserved. He goes he campaigns. So he's going to everyone in the village, going door to door. So
Promising crap.
Which I'm sure there are a lot of older people in the village that don't watch our podcast and don't see this stuff on Facebook.
Right.
So I mean, I'm moving to the village in the next couple years. I'm grabbing Lucas. I'm starting the anybody but Moffy campaign.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just go door to door and tell the story of how me and Lucas were flipped off in a parade.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I might buy a billboard and put his big face up there.
That would do it.
And say he flipped off my 11-year-old. Don't vote for
marketing.
Moffat.
Since we're marketing gurus, we have to use conventional marketing.
We do. We have to go
tactics
old school.
in order to attack.
How about flyers?
Yeah, we could do flyers. We could do like save the clock tower, stuff like
airplane with one of those things like you see at the beach.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
I
fly
love
it-
it.
fly
I
around the village.
love it. Fly
Or
around
I
the
think you
village.
can pay somebody to put like in smoke in the air, like Moffy flipped us off in the parade.
O'Keel.
Yeah.
Okay, we put O'Keel with just stand him at the corner.
Why would we do that, Luke?
Because he's the only black guy in all of Poland. I'm going to say it.
See, you don't want to make the old people mad in Poland. Yeah, I'm saying it. You don't want to piss the old people off.
Go to the comments. That'd be like,
No offense, O'Keel. I love you, buddy. You're my best friend.
All right, let's see here.
Exactly. Michelle agrees with me. Exactly. When you were a council person, you were supposed to act accordingly in public. You were a public official. So, and Joe Danier, he made a post. He commented on it. And he's like, "This is what the guy should have said."
Yeah.
Basically, I was frustrated.
I guarantee.
I was frustrated. Shouldn't have done that. I acted up. People make mistakes. Blah 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 blah. That's what he should have done. But
I guarantee he has a Trump flag in his backyard.
I don't believe it. I don't live in Poland, but man, he seems like a real asshole. Yeah. Bags of beef jerky would be nice.
That would be good.
See,
it's not as fun as hot dogs.
There's nothing
though.
as fun as hot dogs.
Yeah. What's it called?
You can stand.
Is it
glizzy?
glizzy?
Glizzy. You can stand on the back of the truck and say,
Just fine.
"Weenus, get your weenus here." Weenus.
Go ahead.
Weenus.
Okay, next one. Yeah. There was a lot of people offended.
So we ran out right on that turn. We actually ran out of hot dogs. So we got down to the bridge where everybody was at, and we just kind of were like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
Yeah, right.
It was really bad.
Okay, next one.
He is probably on here.
Oh, I'm sure he
LOL.
is. I'm sure he is.
If he is, I'll never admit that he watches.
Yeah.
This. I live in the village, and we'll
Yes,
keep this in
Amanda.
mind.
Here's the
Please.
thing. We have
Amanda.
to remember this because he's banking on all of us to forget.
Yeah.
What he doesn't understand, and I think a lot of you people realize this now, Isaac and I don't forget, and we are absolutely relentless. And we will keep coming and coming and coming until it is completed for the next 3.5 years. So just be ready because we're not stopping. All right, what else we got?
We're pretty vindictive.
I never claimed I lived in the village. I don't know who that is.
I
Keep
never
going.
Claimed I lived in the village. You have my vote, Isaac. I will never run for village. I will put important people that are awesome people in the positions, but I will never run because I can't, because I feel like it will affect my ability to come in here and talk in the ways I have been talking in the past.
You can't do
because
it.
I'm afraid of election.
Honestly, I hate to say this, but I think we can do more
From
and
this
do better
position.
from our position here
Yeah.
than running. Because I've had people say
Yeah.
to run for trustee
Yeah.
in Poland Township. I'm like, I think we do more here.
Yeah, and I don't like
The rules.
I don't
We
like
don't
the
play
rules.
the
Yeah,
rules.
we've never played by the rules,
Yeah.
and I don't like the red tape of government.
Commented. Hold on. Okio commented.
Lots of village
Yep.
voters.
Why you bring? I love it. Why you bring me up?
He was trying to use you as like an attention, like use you to get attention of the old people. The only problem is we don't want to make them mad by showing a black guy in the center of their town. So maybe they'll think that's like not so positive. But I love you, buddy.
Oh my god! All right, here we go.
I'm painting the tavern. I can paint something on it before I cover it. Can we talk about how the tavern isn't a tavern? Like
We'll cover that.
cover
Keep
that
going,
later.
keep going.
I
Let's
just want
keep
the
going.
tavern to be a tavern.
Keep going. You guys are cracking me up.
Why would they get pissed off? I'm not saying that they're racist. I'm just saying that the Polonites go way back. They might have been here before the 60s.
Yeah. All right, keep going down here. I still can't believe you do more here than if you were a trustee.
I can't believe he got elected. He's busy hunting wabbits. Oh my god. I mean, you do more here if you were than if you were a trustee. Yeah, exactly. Let him debate me. If he ever
strapped 90 pounds of fire, that's I know who that is.
And
I can't,
run
we
into a
can't see your
burning
names
building.
again, but
any day of the week.
so
I'll go toe.
so okay, so now okay, and then I'm like, okay, so we know this guy is kind of, has issues as far as the way he approaches people, and you know what I mean. So I started digging a little bit, Isaac.
Yes.
Okay. Oh wait, go to his Facebook responses first. Hold on, we're gonna go to the Facebook response. So he responded again because I was like, maybe he didn't, maybe he doesn't, maybe he just thought it was okay to flip it off, or
But, yeah.
So go to
Which
the top one. So this is from his personal Facebook page, Sam Maffey. I said, because I didn't even believe he wasn't going to deny it. So you do not deny flipping off my 11-year-old. He flipped off. Now, granted, it was targeted towards Isaac.
And you could argue that it wasn't at the kid, but still, like,
it's
at the general direction of the parade, folks. I'm not even looking. I'm not looking at you. The kid's looking at you. You know what I mean?
There are people all around. It's a giant parade, and he's flipping off. I mean, he's a councilman.
He's flipping off the parade float with the kid looking at you.
Yeah. And then he did it again, right? So I said, you don't deny flipping off my 11-year-old. Your grandkids and kids must be super proud of their grandpa using their First Amendment rights on their kid, because that was his excuse.
Yeah.
His response, this guy's, it's like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Nice pivot. I'm pivoting there. I'm pivoting. You still haven't answered my question. Please do me a favor. Quit hiding behind an 11-year-old. Per your brother's post last night, hey, Uncle Isaac, that guy flipped you off. Clearly, your 11-year-old son is smart enough to know it wasn't intended for him. That right there says to me, in my soul, he, honest to God, mentally doesn't think there is anything wrong with flipping off a float during a parade with kids on it. Hold on. And he's a councilman. Like, it was just some Joe Schmo. Okay, he's an idiot. This is a councilman.
Yeah, he's
and
a
there's nothing wrong. Are you
a
freaking
representative
serious?
of the people in the Poland village?
And he's saying there's nothing wrong. Dude, would you flip off a float with kids?
No, it would not.
We've done some pretty freaking stupid things, and I would not do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I start digging. Go to the video. Go down. Go down. No, go down.
Oh,
go down. So I'm like, okay, maybe this guy's having a bad day. Maybe he's fighting with his wife. Maybe he's, you know what I mean? He's drunk. So I'm like, surely he can't be that bad, right? So I did some digging, and I found a news article from 2018. He doesn't just have problems with us. He has problems with other people in the community. Go ahead and play the tape. Watch
Poland Village Council proposed a law that wouldn't allow group homes to be within 500 feet of each other.
We don't want a group home after group home after group home opening up in the community.
Murphy started the idea because of the 2 group homes in Poland that house people with disabilities.
I'm trying to understand why it is that I would not want a disabled person to live next to another disabled person so that they can have the same sense of community that we all have.
Mofi believes group homes takes down property values of other houses.
I do because it's in a residential area. If it was in a zoned area for group homes, medical, businesses, no, it wouldn't.
My clients are not doing harm to anyone by living here.
Sherston Schoberg is an attorney for Disability Rights Ohio. She believes this law could be illegal.
The ordinance definitely raises serious concerns with the Fair Housing Act.
An act that doesn't allow you to discriminate someone from living in a neighborhood based on their race, sex, national origin, or disability.
One of the things I don't like specifically about the fair housing, hiding behind it, is it stopped us from being able to do electrical inspection, fire inspection.
Schoberg says her clients live just like any other neighbors. They go to work.
They have providers that come in and help them.
They pay rent.
For all the things that we do to enjoy our lives, my clients do those same things.
Mofi doesn't have a problem with the group homes in Poland. He just wants them to be more spread out.
So we're not saying you can't have them, but we don't want them one on top of another in an area, especially in a residential area.
And Mafia Poland Village
Hurled and went. Isaac, I don't want those disabled people living right next to each other.
You know,
spread them out.
It's a slippery slope.
Because right, exactly. So you don't want group homes, right? So we don't want group homes, and you know what a group home is, right? It's going to be like people with disabilities. Maybe you have 2 or 3 people living in one house.
They can,
So
they can live together and rents like cheaper, so that they or what?
It's because they might have somebody coming in to help.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So they're all together.
Exactly. But what's wrong with having them? He said property values drop. What is so? Let me get this straight.
Because people with disabilities lower property values.
What? And they said they lower property values.
I wonder what he thinks about people that aren't white.
Right. Good Lord. Has he ever met O'Keel?
O'Keel, you want to move into Poland?
Good
Just
Lord.
make sure you don't bring any other black people with you,
Man,
or else lower
right?
property values.
What in the world? Yeah. What kind of go to the comments. I like, and that law didn't pass, thank God, because I think they would have gotten sued.
You know, like, I think that's like they said. I think you're violating other laws by saying that people
How
aren't
do you even
because they're
present
disabilities. That's
we don't,
horrible.
And here's
That
the thing.
horrible.
He didn't say I. He said we. Who's we, Sam? Were you speaking on behalf of the entire Poland village? Again.
And that makes the village, that makes Poland, that gives you the reputation that Poland has, that like we don't want outsiders. Right. That's horrible.
And let me tell you another thing. I'm not from Poland Village. I'm from Poland. Isaac lives in Boardman Township, right in Poland, though. Poland and Poland Village are reflections of each other. Something does something bad in the township, it reflects bad on the village. The village does something stupid. They have a stupid leader that does something. It reflects bad.
Yeah, people in the outside viewing area, they see this Poland village. They just think Poland. Well, classic Poland. You know what I mean? Like, we just keep our freaking reputation.
We
of being
have
assholes.
to make sure this stuff doesn't happen because it affects all of us. So, all right, what do we got? Comments?
Shout out to the Mafia fan club.
You're gonna third member. Yeah, he had like 2.
He has the thing is he got voted in. How the hell did he get voted in?
You tell me.
That's the freaking
again.
thing,
It's because he went to all these people. We have to make sure all of us have to do that.
Why does he?
We can't talk.
Like
Let's
that?
not talk. We're not talking. We're not being mean about his the way he
impediment. Wow, but he
owned a drug bar for decades. Coconut drug. Yeah,
that's another one you should Google.
Yeah, Google.
Find out what happened there. Did Poland Village ever respond when you tagged them in a post?
Yeah, so that's run by one of the councilmen who's not allowed to speak on behalf of the entire village. I did though. I'm a registered Republican voter.
Mm-hmm.
Tom McCabe is the head of the Republican Party, who is actually from South Range too.
And he reached out to us on at least once. Because
I wouldn't let him on everything Poland.
Because we wouldn't let him on everything Poland because he wasn't a member of Poland.
Yep.
He said, hey, are you giving my guy Mothi a hard time in Poland? Like, who the hell are you?
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, number one thing I hate politicians in politics.
Yeah.
And you're going to reach out to us and say, hey, you're giving my guy a hard time. F off, buddy.
Yeah.
Like,
so I let him in.
I hate
I let him in.
politicians.
And now I tagged him and I said, Tom, you in the Republican Party in Mahoney County, you have 2 days.
Yeah.
You got one more day, bud, if you're watching this. Okay. You have to make a comment towards me and the Republican Party, or so help me. I am going to come after the Mahoney Republican Party like you've never seen before. And you don't think I will, but I will. So just stand by there, bud. Tom, you got 1 day, dude. Somebody, if you know Tom McCabe, you tell him we're talking about him.
You guys sure he wasn't just implying that you are number one? I guess, yeah, with one finger.
You're
number one.
You're number one.
I didn't know he did this. What the hell? Yeah, exactly. But having an elected official flip the bird. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes. Having a public official that is elected in sitting on village council that flips off residents,
It doesn't
business
want
owners,
group homes next to each other. It doesn't want disabled people living.
I think that's a worse representation for the property values than group
Okay,
homes
good
are.
question, Holly. There is not there. I looked, I scoured. There is nothing. There is no sort of code of conduct that says they can do this. Now, I have a letter that I've written, and I will be sharing it in 2 or 3 weeks before the next meeting. Everybody that's watching, there's 117 people. Do us a favor, like and follow the MLO Bros, because we're going to share this letter. I'm sending it to every village councilman. I'm sending it to the mayor. I want them to make some statements concerning
Akil's got some good comments.
him flipping off my freaking kid. It might have been directed towards him, but my kid saw it, my 11-year-old.
Oh, geez. I'm not saying that. That's not okay.
Yeah, don't say that.
The freaking zoning board lady has been harassing
We're gonna
us
talk.
for
We're talking on
3
that
freaking
next.
years. I wonder, is that the we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next.
Group homes have more supervision than the loon needs supervision. O'Keel, bringing it back to our loan officer class days. I believe that's called block busting by saying the value will come down. Stop making black references. Sorry, O'Keel.
We love you, O'Keel.
I won't make any more black references.
We love you, O'Keel.
I'm just saying that's a slippery slope.
All right.
This disabled one day, black people next. Slippery slope. That's not good. It's all because my husband and I don't fit the Poland mold. We don't fit the Poland mold.
I don't know if you look
know
at me.
what we're doing.
I have a Napa hat on.
Does that man fit the Poland mold?
I have a Napa hat on
Does Luke fit the Poland mold?
with Star Wars. Star Wars.
I got news for everybody and Mafia and everybody out there. The Poland mold is changing, and we're going to change it. We already have changed it, and it's on its way. The trajectory is much different.
But we need. Here's the thing: we need people's help. This guy can't get away with it. If you live in the Poland Village, the next meeting is the 19th of July. I believe it's the 3rd. Zembar, if you're watching, let me know if that's right or not. Sorry, I'm screaming, freaking fired up. I would love people to go because we can't talk because we're not from the village and call this a-hole out.
That or write letters,
whatever
you can do. You don't have to go to me. Just make your voice known as
Even
village residents.
Go on the Poland Village
okay.
thing and complain. I mean, there's the only way we're going to eliminate this kind of crap is when this guy gets reelected. It's 3.5 years. It's a long time.
Sorry.
So
block busting, the practice of persuading owners to sell property cheaply because of the fear of people or other race or class moving into the neighborhood and this profiting by resale.
There you go.
He's trying to buy property. Is that what you're saying, O'Keel? He's trying to lower the property values. Yes, we don't mind. Oh, what just happened?
Go up. You went to.
We don't mind having families of color, but we don't want house after house of them living here. Good
yeah,
grief.
exactly.
That's what
we were saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's not my neighbor.
When
is the next election? His next election is 3.5 years.
Yeah,
that's
a long time.
Sucks.
But again, if people went in there into the village and were like, start pressuring, but you can't get rid of them. I don't even think there's a way to get vote them out or write them out.
The other councilmen can't get rid of them.
No. All right, what do we got?
Holding elected officials is not popular, but the community needs to set the tone for acceptable behavior. That's why voting is important and that we have a platform to talk about important issues such as this. Yeah.
Agreed. But we need to figure out a way to get to the people in the village that don't have social media. This is on YouTube. This is on Facebook. If they don't have YouTube, if they don't have Facebook, maybe they have YouTube. Yeah. Go to YouTube and share it with your elderly neighbor. They can watch. Yeah. I assume people don't have to watch YouTube.
Here's, love us or hate us as the MLO Bros. Love us or hate us as the admins for everything Poland. We before in Poland, there were never these platforms that these officials could do stuff and then people wouldn't know about it because nobody ever went to the meetings. Yeah. Word was never spread. Yeah. But we can, and that's the benefit of social media. Yeah. You can communicate so quickly and so efficiently. Sometimes information that's good, sometimes information that's bad, but like you can communicate so quickly. We have to use it to our advantage, and that's what we're trying to do.
And here's what I was thinking today, Isaac. I was thinking today in my head, I'm like, okay, wait. What happened before? Like, I always heard rumors and stuff of like, you hear like rumors of like zoning did this, or zoning did that.
Yeah.
If we didn't have social media, okay, and he flipped us off,
what do we do?
I'm going to call the newspapers. I'm going to go around and say, hey, Sam Mafia, and people are like, bullshit. He never flipped you off.
And great thing about it too, he was able to quickly communicate back with us and throw himself in front of the bus, which was a freaking gift.
Yeah. So that is why today I was like, you know what? We might cause problems. We might stir the pot, but this is holding these guys accountable.
Absolutely.
And wait until we talk about the zoning issue that's coming up, because that is like unbelievable too. So, all right, what else we got?
Okay. I think as I saw in the post,
this is
he
she's
made
talking
today
about
and
my
everything.
post.
Poland. Some people just sweep stuff under the rug and have to get over it mentally, and that's why he keeps getting elected. Yeah, I think it's like they don't out of sight, out of mind, right? So you don't see anybody talking about it. You don't really hear about it. Poland's still a beautiful place. Nothing's really affected. You don't care until it affects you.
He comes up. He walks up. He's walking around the neighborhood saying, "Hey, Mrs. Old Lady, I am I'm Sam Mafia. I'm running. I'll do this for you. This for you. I did this." You know, and it's like,
and older folks typically are going to vote every single time.
100%.
You know, and they care about voting way more than younger people like me do. So they're going to go. They see, oh, this guy came and said hi to me. I'm going to vote for him. Yeah.
Get the dancing lady on here. Right. She's been on here before. Actually, has. Wait, July 5th.
Oh, why does it?
Why do you keep doing that?
It's not me. It keeps doing it. That is.
I want my spot back.
No, I'm doing a.
This is a correct date. So So
July 5th.
No. July 5th. It's only once, right? So the 19th. It's over the summer. They only do it once. So it's the 19th, right? Zembar. Town hall meetings are the 1st and 3rd. Yeah, but I think it's different. What's the correct date, Zembar? Give us the date and time, please, if you would. I appreciate your help.
Coffee and accountability.
Town hall meeting.
Code of conduct, regardless if him or someone else.
Go back up. Who is that? I can't believe I tagged Poland in this one.
Which one?
The one that says go back. Get that one. I'll be there to speak about my bullshit. My family is endured. Who is that?
I think that's they're talking about the lady who, zoning lady.
The zoning lady?
She messaged me today, or she commented on my
The zoning lady did?
No, this lady, I forget her name, or guy, I don't remember, but basically they're dealing with the zoning person that's like harassing them.
Aaron Hall,
like ripping up their steps and stuff because they're not according to code.
Wow.
All right, there's a lag with the video. Sorry, Brandon.
Okay, here we go.
Third Tuesday of month in summer.
So it's the 19th.
Okay.
July 19th, next meeting. You go early so you could get to the caucus. Can somebody go represent Isaac and I? I'll go sit there. We'll go sit there.
Yeah.
We'll go sit there with you. We can't say anything, but we'll go sit there.
And we'll I could be your hype man. I'll like stand behind you and like clap my hands.
Dude, wait. Oh my god. I can do the thing. Isaac, I can do the thing. Remember that guy? Remember the guy?
You could stand. We could stand behind you as tough guys, like blow out our arms.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like your bodyguards, back you up.
All right. What else we got?
Before social media, people would go to council meetings and address council regarding the behavior of the council person.
But I'm saying, Michelle, I don't know if they would know about it as much.
No, it wouldn't spread as fast like wildfire. Like
I will. When do you want to meet? Whoever that is, if you're in the village, man, we'll meet. Yeah, we'll go to the meeting. Meet us in the meeting.
Yeah, message us. Message
MLO Bros. I'm in.
And before we start into zoning and that next debacle, let's talk about number one. There are 115 people watching right now. Could you please go down below and give us a like or a smiley face or a heart or something,
or a mean face? Mean faces are good too.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Oh, and another thing, speaking about mean faces, another thing I noticed, if you guys could please stop doing it, when you see me filling up gas or walking around Poland, whoever is continually honking their horn and then flipping me the bird.
Yeah, it's actually great fun. I'm like on my walk or run every day, and people keep driving by me and flipping me off, saying "F you, MLO Bros." And I was like, hey.
I was getting gas. On Sunday, right at the thing, and I hear honk honk. I'm like, what was that? I look, somebody just in a truck. All I see is a middle finger. I'm like, are you serious?
I had Bo Weaver drive down Delaware. Bo Weaver was driving down Delaware to go to his house, and he just rolls down his window and drives by me with his finger out the window.
Yeah, this is not a free permit to flip us off. Luckily, you know what though? The people doing it,
I thought
they
it was
know my
awesome.
kids aren't there, so that was
I
nice.
thought it was awesome. At least I was by myself.
Ugh.
Also, sponsors the night, Troy Polis. Call him for all your financing needs. Or I'm not financing needs. Call us for your financing needs. Call Troy for your real estate needs. For Baltic to Boardwalk, he covers the board. He is our corporate sponsor of the month. 330-423-5442. Also, Valley Church is another sponsor of ours. That's Mayor.
Somebody gave us a meat face.
Good. There we go. Now we got likes rolling in. Council meeting attendance has exploded in 2022. We are now averaging 12 to 14 people. Huh.
Dude.
Wonder what's happened in the past year or two.
Dude,
that's
12 to
caused
14?
attendance.
When the
To
first
come
one
up.
Isaac and I went to, remember?
There was nobody.
It was me and you.
Yeah,
And like another
there's
person.
nobody.
And like Mr. Smith. I
Yeah.
mean, that was that.
Nobody. And what's her name? The lady who's always at every meeting. Eleanor. Yeah. Coffee with council members, breakfast with the board. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be sweet.
But
So-
the problem is with the council. So here's the other thing too. I wanted to say this too.
Yeah.
It's not all of the council, but like,
No.
and I feel because like Zambauer's on here. He's great. He talks all the time.
Yeah.
You know, he's Mr. Graff.
Yeah.
I'm
upset with Graf though.
I know you are because of the whole
Because of the voting.
I know.
Yeah.
But Wakayama, I've never met him. Never. I wouldn't know him if he walked in right now.
Yeah. No. He wasn't at the
Mr.
voting
Mark
either.
Thompson. You know, so here's my thoughts. I don't want to punish just the council because they're elected and it's only 1 out of 6,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
the mayor.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like we go at the council, but it's like not all of
This
you.
isn't,
It's like
this
it's
isn't
like
a council
it's
issue.
a body
this is
of government.
Person. Yeah.
But it's a
This
body
is
of
a
government.
person
Yeah,
who's on council. That situation.
Hold on.
that they're
Yeah,
flipping
it's
off.
it's confusing because I feel bad. It's like
Yeah, and it makes us look like we're attacking the council. Just say
Rob
yeah
is-
and Eleanor.
Rob. I'll tell Rob next
Miss
time. I'll
Senator.
tell you about. I'll tell you. I think it's his mom or his grandma. Rob. I did say yeah, and Eleanor, by the way, because it just we'll talk about that some other time.
Thanks, Lex. So what's the next thing with the council
All right.
that happened with the zoning of a building or a barn or a
Oh my
garage
God.
or
All
a
right.
pool house?
Okay.
Pool house.
Yeah. Okay. It is Rob's mom. I'm not going to talk about your mom publicly. We could talk about it later, but yeah.
She was talking crap when we first met her. You should have seen it.
It was
Rob.
amazing,
I
Rob.
was like, who the heck is this lady?
Like, okay, I'll tell the story now. So, and this isn't why I said yeah, Rob. I'll tell you later. But the best thing we've ever had is, do you guys remember when we did the forum,
Yeah, for
the
school
election
board
forum?
members.
I've
Yeah.
never met Eleanor. Isaac and I was kind of nervous about that because it was kind of,
Yeah.
and we do it. Eleanor was there. She's sitting there. After she walks up to us and she says to me and Isaac, she goes,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to be honest. I didn't think you two businessmen could pull this off,
Yeah.
but you did. And I'm just like, I looked at Isaac like, did she really just say
He
that?
said something along the lines of like, you two, I thought you were just businessmen. I thought you wouldn't like have Poland at heart.
Yeah,
And it
it's
was
like,
just about, I was like, oh,
It was
my
kind of
gosh.
awesome.
Eleanor. But
Well, yeah, she's
she's like, oh, and then we dragged mud through the
Yeah,
village
oh,
hall
God,
the
that was
one
bad,
time,
yeah,
and she
yeah.
was so mad at us.
Look, that's what I'm like. Don't you say that. Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. I'm not dissing Eleanor. Good Lord.
She did diss us pretty hard though.
Yeah, she did. Okay, hold on. Sadly, it has become a council issue.
in the But like,
Right.
I just don't want all of council because there are great people sitting on council right now.
But
There are some
now
great
here's
people
what I
sitting on
want though.
council.
And again, I have this in a formal letter I've written to the council.
Yeah.
I want them to say something in that meeting. What's it called?
Can't you censor him?
Censor him.
Censor him?
He flipped off my kid.
Yeah. Like his
Censor
action,
him.
His action that he did does not represent all of
That's
Poland.
what I want to call it.
like a public announcement.
I want a public announcement or a media
Yeah.
press release
Yeah.
saying that this happened. He admitted to doing it. We have all the evidence. I want that dude censored and I want it submitted and
yeah.
press
So
release.
like we don't, as Poland Village, do not represent what.
I
he
don't
did
think
in the
that's asking
parade.
much.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah,
That's
village
and that's
attorney
like-
should take action. There you go.
Oh, I guarantee he doesn't. He's not the biggest fan of us either.
We might have.
He's like, oh, you're cease and desist order for having Airbnbs. Oh, somebody actually flipped off a kid that's on council. Who did he flip off? Is the MLO Bros. That's totally fine within legal jurisdiction.
Yeah, right,
Like,
right,
of
right.
course,
Oh,
of course.
all
you
right.
would.
So okay. Next topic. Ready for this one? This is amazing. I get a distraught phone call. I'm not going to use names. I'll say what road it is because if
Yes.
you go on the road, you'll see it. It's
Yeah.
on Windermere in
Which is where's
Poland. So you go down over here past the post office towards
Okay.
Corbin on
Yeah.
the left. You ever go down there?
Yeah.
Huge house. I just drove down there today.
Yeah.
Really nice houses, really nice neighborhood. Latanzio lives down there.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's censure.
Censure?
Not censor.
Censure?
Not censure. Censure.
Censure.
Not trying to be grammar police, but
Censure.
sorry, we're not good with grammar and or spelling
And really not good at math
especially
either.
not grammar.
At math. I'm terrible at math.
I'm not bad at math.
Censure. Censure.
Censure.
Censure. I want him
Censure.
censured.
Censure.
I hope I wrote that right in my letter. I'm
I'm gonna Google that after.
I don't think I wrote that right.
Censure. Okay.
All right. So, anyways, Abu Bad. This nice family who has a pool.
Yeah.
Submit a permit to Poland Village. Again, this is all I've done. Very little research.
Yep.
I called the mayor. And he never called me back because
Yeah.
I'm sure he's avoiding this one. But this is from the people
Yeah.
and the people around the people who
Yep.
did this.
Mhm.
Apply for a permit with Poland Village to build this pool house is what we'll call it.
Yeah.
It's big. Approved. They go to the county.
Okay.
County approves it.
Okay.
Okay. There was like one tweak. They had to like subtract a door or something like that
Yeah.
from the county. They do it. It's approved. So 2 approvals.
Yes.
Okay.
And
2
if anybody
approvals.
and we're saying something incorrectly, please correct.
Yeah.
us.
2 approvals. Then they start building. It's almost done. If you go over there, you can see it. It's almost done. They get notified by the zoning lady that the village messed up and they are revoking the permit.
Okay. How
Which-
far into it are they?
Oh, dude, it's almost done.
Oh.
Pull up, go to Brand. It's almost done.
Revoking the permit, huh?
Pictures
I'm going patience.
right there. It's big.
Oh, that is a big ass pool house.
It's a big pool house,
Yeah.
but it was approved.
I live in
It's
there.
it's almost done, dude. It's
I
way.
could
It's,
totally live
it's
in
gonna
there.
be. It's super nice. So it's almost done.
Okay.
They revoke the permit, and guess what they say?
What?
You have to tear it down.
Okay. I think they have 3 options. Number one.
Oh,
Our bad.
wait, no.
Wait,
I'm not done yet.
okay.
I'm not done.
All
Before you get into resolutions, it's not done with the story.
Okay, go on.
I'm not done.
Okay.
They say to the zoning lady, "Screw you.
Okay.
You guys approved it."
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Jay and the zoning guy,
Yeah.
they did formally apologize at the last meeting, I guess. They said, "Oh, hey, we're sorry, but you still got to take it down." Okay.
My
Then
bad.
They kept building.
Yeah.
Guess what comes next,
Yeah.
Isaac?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think Jay said?
Yeah.
Who do you think Jay said?
The
Cops.
cops. Yeah.
They send the
Cease and
cops,
desist- cease and desist order.
and they say,
in
"You
classic-
will stop doing it."
In classic Jay Masako fashion as village
classic
lawyer.
Jay Masako, Nazi lawyer.
Yeah.
You're done.
I bet did he
Cease.
check? Did he check it?
Cease.
Did he check with the
Cease.
village council before doing that, or did he just do
Cease.
that?
I don't know.
Have you guys ever looked up on the website,
Cease.
on the village council website, what Jay's job is to do?
Yeah,
Like,
it's unbelievable.
It's like not a lot at all. Like
Yeah.
he's supposed to give opinion I think the wording's like every now and then. Like, what does that even mean?
Dude, he presents
Here, no, I
rules.
think it's actually here and there.
Yeah. There's no
Give
here and there.
opinion
He is
here and there.
He is way oversteps his boundaries.
Oh,
100 times. over.
he's executive branch,
Yeah,
can do
yep,
whatever the hell
yep.
he wants, has way
Hope-
too much power.
I think
Which
since
he will be in my resolution. We'll
Yeah.
get back to it.
I think the people's champ, Zembauer,
Zembauer.
and hopefully Abby. I've seen Zembauer do it. We've seen him in the
Yeah.
meetings.
Oh yeah.
Call like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
To Jay, because
Yeah,
nobody's ever done it.
Yeah.
So
Not to Jay, but like he said, like, why are we passing legislation
yeah,
for no
it was
reason
at the
with nothing's
fireworks thing.
happening? Yeah.
right,
yeah.
exactly. So, and now,
He did it with historical homes too.
so then now, what's going on is these people are suing the village, which I would
Yeah.
sue the shit out of them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because they revoked the permit. Because you got how much money do you think you have? There?
Yeah. Oh, dude, who knows?
A neighbor, I come to find out, the neighbor on the one side of the house, which
Yeah.
you could look up because I guess
Polonite.
it's a Polonite. Oh, it's a
Money.
it's a
That
Polonite.
old money.
Yeah, it's
that
that old
good
money. It's a
money.
Polonite who donated tons of money to the library and the little park
Ah.
over here. Isn't that funny? They are the ones that complained after
pool
it started
houses.
going up.
Yeah.
And guess what happens? All of a sudden, it's like, whoa, this is a Polonite.
Yeah.
We gotta make this stop.
That makes total sense.
It does make total sense. I don't think if they wouldn't have complained, I don't think anything would happen.
So
I think those people are now suing the neighbors for violent. Like it's like everybody's suing everybody now.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
So,
So I think
what's your resolution?
My resolutions. I think
and put it in the comments if you guys think that's is it right?
What?
Is it wrong? What do we do here, people?
So they have 3 options. I think I don't know what just happened to our comment section.
The comment. You are the worst.
I'm not doing
ever.
anything.
Right?
I'm fine. You can't even click on anything. My goodness, you are so annoying. It's your computer not loading.
Your computer's.
Okay, so 3 resolutions.
I want my spot back.
I'm doing this perfectly fine. It's just not loading right now. I don't know why. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay. Sorry, everybody.
So frustrated.
Stand by.
So frustrated.
So you whoever you are, you need to settle down.
Yeah, calm down. We're not firing anybody up.
No, not yet. That's coming in my resolution.
Yeah.
All right. So rule number 1, what you do, or resolution number 1 by the village. Our bad. We screwed up, one off, build your pool house. Everything's cool. You dumped all kinds of money into it. We understand our mistake.
But
Boom.
Can they do that though? Could they give them an exception? See, I don't know enough about
we told you could do it.
Yeah.
But this point on, no, nobody else can do it because that's what the law is. But like we screwed up. You already started building it. That's the best way to handle it. Okay. Number 2 is, all right, our law says you're not allowed to do that. We'll pay for the tear down and clean up, but you're not allowed to have it. They have to pay for it. Like that's
the village should pay for it.
You can't dump the money on those people. And so that those are your options. If not, they're going to get sued, and I don't think they want to deal with that. But
I don't think they care. I don't think they care.
Luke.
Yeah.
If you as a loan officer had a client, you absolutely destroyed a loan, put them in a loan they couldn't afford as a loan officer, and they got buried because of it. In whatever happened, I don't know, they foreclosed on their home. Would it fall back on you? Could it fall back on you?
If we did something illegal.
If you did something illegal?
Only if you do something illegal, or it could, not me personally, it would fall back on our bank. So like if it gets foreclosed on, they'll check through all the paperwork.
The bank's held accountable.
Oh yeah, it's called recourse.
Who made the mistake?
Oh, that was the village did, Isaac. They did everything they were supposed to do.
One better. I think the village lawyer should have caught it.
I don't know. Is it the zoning inspector? Does the village lawyer go over that stuff? I don't know. I'd say it's the zoning.
I'd say we'll have to make sure it's not the village lawyer to check over the documents and make sure all the legal stuff's there, because then the village lawyer he's the one taking charge and sending the cease and desist order. Says, maybe he should be fired.
You dudes are sorry.
Your mouse and your voices, it's like watching bad Japanese kung fu movies. There's a metaphor.
I don't know. Turn the just listen to us then. Listen to us.
Here's back on. Are we better now?
I don't know. We'll just keep going. You guys can listen to this too. So go back. Let's read some comments. Go up.
It's their property. I agree completely.
But that's not how zoning works. That's the problem.
Not in
you
the
go live
village,
in. You need and I'm not against zoning either. By the way,
yeah,
you need zoning. You just don't need communist zoning. Keep going. I think we got to keep going up. Okay.
This is where we were. Did they do zoning appeals? I'm on zoning appeals for my village. If the size of a project is bigger than what we allow, we have to approve it.
I don't know if the size.
See, the thing is, we're not good at like legal stuff. We don't know anything about the rules.
Yeah.
We just, whenever there's something unfair happening, when everybody's doing all the right things they're supposed to, they get told, go ahead. And they're like, oh, you know what? We messed up. Sorry, you got to take it down. No, that's not right. That's not okay.
And here's the thing. They've done it before. And it's like, and Jay said this in a meeting the one time. Do you remember? He said, it's not my job to communicate. It's not my job to do this.
Yeah.
It is your job as a council in the village to communicate to your people, to treat your residents and your voters fairly.
Yeah.
If you make a mistake, you should fess up to it.
Yeah.
You are not gonna get away with this shit anymore. So stop.
Yeah. Somebody who says something like that as a lawyer is trying to do the absolute bare minimum that is their job. They want no more responsibilities. That sounds like somebody who, if they were in the corporate world, would be fired because they don't want to do anything other than what there's. How about we're a great community. We're better than the average community. If you want to be better than the average community, go above and beyond. Don't be a lazy piece of.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. You can't treat your people like this zoning lady.
What the hell?
All right, what else we got?
They did everything right. Got permits, both county and
That's
village.
what I'm
Build
saying,
it.
Michelle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let them say, you know what, we screwed up. We should have told you no, but we didn't. So build it.
Yeah, and I agree. If you're not going to do
all
it.
changes that need done, absolutely.
So, and this is a question I don't know, Michelle, or this is a comment. County supersedes village. So if the county approved it and the village revoked it, can they still build? I don't know. We need a lawyer. We need a zoning lawyer.
I would just keep building.
Oh, I would. 100%.
I would, and I'd be like, "What are you going to do? You're going to come and burn it down? Would
they fine you like $100 a day?
Yeah, I would never pay that.
They could put a lien on your property.
Then I'm staying there forever. I'll die before I.
Okay, go down. It's the village lawyer
and zoning board must not speak with each other until.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is zoning? So this zoning lady that everybody's talking about, is that
she's a new
village
lady.
employee?
It's a village employee. So she's new over the last year or two because
I wonder who she was hired by.
Yeah. So
was she hired by Jay?
I don't
Probably.
know. Oh, Tim, the mayor loves her.
Really?
Oh, they love her. They love her because she's collecting fines. She's out there. She's out there
getting all the money.
Yeah, she's out there freaking doing all these crazy freaking zoning laws they have in the village. So the other problem. Oh wait, here we go.
Zoning appeals. I personally voted to approve all of them if they take the right steps.
So she was hired by Tim Calvin. I have heard nothing but this lady's mean. She's not nice. She's not mean.
Resident. I think it's the Facebook user person that should go over to the MLO BROS so we can see their name. But I think they said they have her on video, like trail cam video of her like ripping up steps and stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like crazy.
She's
stuff.
allowed to do that?
I don't know, but it's awesome.
If you have that video,
terrible,
if somebody has a video of her doing that, please send it to us. I will share it. Because there's no way she should be able to do
insane.
That's
crazy. If you got her on video,
I want to. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Just like I still don't believe you got flipped off by Sam Maffei. I don't believe it.
Well, he admitted it, so you have to.
I know I did, but I did. It's insane.
And we have 100 people watching. Like our video, please,
and
or give us an
follow us
and follow the MLO BROS because there's only 37 people that like it. Greatly helps us.
So I say build again. We can talk on social media all you want. July 19th, 7 p.m. Go to the meeting. Village people, talk. Explain say you're not happy. It's the only way they will listen. You have to do it. We're gonna go to the meeting. I'm gonna look Sam Maffei right in the face while we're sitting there.
We got it to the point where we spoke at one of the village meetings and Jay Maseko wouldn't even look up at us. He wouldn't even look.
Can we get shirts? Sam Maffei flipped my kid off, and Sam Maffei
flipped me off, and it's just like Sam Maffei's face.
All right, Scott's going. I mean, go. You guys got to talk about this stuff. This is the only way they're going to listen. It's the only way. You know they're listening to this. There's 112 people. The meeting is at 7:00 on June 19th at Village Hall. Everybody go. I'll send reminders. We need to rally. We need to go there.
Maybe in 3.5 years we get a billboard that says, "Hey, Sam Maffei pulling anybody but
thanks,
Sam
Rob."
Maffei campaign.
Yeah, I'm taking the 19th off of work to get my speech prepped. It's time to show that. We have to. It's the only way. Pack it. Pack the hall. What do you got?
No matter this is Village Councilman Mike Zembauer. No matter the circumstances, it's reassuring to see people getting involved and speaking their opinions. This is why community for someone who actually does a good job in the village meeting,
such a politician,
and is like, you know what, we're voting on stuff. I don't think it's in the best interest of the people because he was talking about historical homes. They wanted to at the last meeting
take it down.
Zembauer wanted they wanted to like.
You were there?
Track.
You were there?
I was listening in.
Oh, okay.
I was listening in. They wanted to keep something with historical homes. Like they wanted to enforce new rules on historical homes within the village. And Zembauer's like, hey, I own a historical home. You own a historical home. You own a historical home. But like everybody who owns it, we're passing laws on these historical homes and trying to like give people less rights that they could do on their own property. He's like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like telling people
it's
what
unbelievable.
they can't do on their own property.
It's unbelievable.
And we're just like doing that without polling the community,
Yep.
without asking questions.
Yep.
We're just going to do it. Like, that's not okay.
And that's the shit that's gone on for years.
Forever.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Zembauer finally gets in there and it's like, hey,
Yes.
you guys know this is what we're doing. Are we cool with this? Have we asked
What did
anybody
what did the
we're
rest of the
doing?
council say?
They just sat there with their freaking face like,
Right.
they
Because
didn't know. Nobody's ever challenged us on that. I don't know what we're gonna do, Mr. Zembauer.
That's
a good idea.
I'll tell you, it's
Maybe
crazy.
we should pull the public. Yeah.
Because I think what happens is
They've never ever had anybody
at these meetings. They get 2 or 3 people, Polonites, who go and that's what they hear.
Yeah.
So that's what they think the public wants. I'm not going to say names, but I guess you could probably guess who these people are. They go to every meeting about historical. We had a council person, Mark Thompson. I'll say his name. He said it to us. He said, some of us on this council are, I quote, historical fanatics.
Yes.
Fanatics.
And I wanted to say, if you were such historical fanatics within the village,
Why don't we have a bar?
that tavern would be a goddamn tavern. That's so. Either start serving booze in the damn tavern or stop saying you're historical fanatics.
To be fair,
Hypocrites!
Hypocrites. To be fair, Paul Sherman from Townman Realty, he has so much booze up there.
Yeah, it's like stacked.
Hypocrites!
Hypocrisy!
Look, no, we're not talking about the big building on Dobbins.
No, that's
the township,
story.
and that is
also obnoxious,
but they're allowed.
but they're allowed to. Yeah.
You know what though? You mark my words. That is going to be nice when it's done. Do you see those people's
It
house?
looks beautiful. Yeah,
Dude,
the house is awesome.
Yeah,
too.
that's Corey's his name. Dude, it's awesome. It's going to look nicer than the school.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
beautiful.
Yeah, it's super nice. So, this is exhausting. I'm like
I know.
exhausted.
But yeah, we just gotta do a better job of staying on council. And if we hear anything, or if you guys hear anything that you want to talk about, we would
Jeez.
love to
I need a freaking beer.
hold those punks accountable. Michael Zembauer. But I think if there is one person on that council that cares about the village residents and their rights and
Well, there's
and,
a Zembauer.
you know, what they can do on their own. The Zembauer stands up for you guys every single time. I have listened to it a couple times, and I'm literally screaming at the stream, like, "Let's go, Zembauer, let's go!" Like he's actually saying, "Why are you telling people what to do on their own property?"
I'm hoping Abby steps up. I hope Chris Graff. Chris Graff can do it too. You know what I mean?
He made me so upset.
I know he did. I know
his
he did.
vote where he voted for Martha. I don't want to go into it, but Mr. Graff, if you're watching, call me. I'm upset with you, sir. But
He called me.
Did he?
Yeah, he called me.
I want to hear your.
He called
excuse
me.
too,
Yeah,
Mr. Graff.
Yeah, Mr. Graff, you need to call Isaac and explain it. So, hold on. You guys, yeah, sorry, I need a beer. Love you too, whoever that is.
Love Chris. Good.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He is. He really is.
I'm genuinely
Get
trying.
you
Yeah,
other guy.
Zembauer, we need like
Give me a chance.
2 more of you, and our goal is to get that now. And and here's the thing. Let me tell you. Can I tell you guys another story too? True story about Sam. Back to Sam Maffei.
Okay.
You and I in the last election,
Mhm.
we tried to go right down the line. Would you agree with
Yeah,
that?
we really did.
We
Yeah.
tried not to perverse any
Yeah.
way, direction. We held a forum
Other
which
than
was
the
straight.
forum where I asked, "Hey, have any of you ever stayed in Airbnb?"
was-
and they all said no. They
that
haven't.
was hysterical. So I was pretty straight and narrow down the line. I got a text, and I've never shared this with anybody
No.
except for you.
Yeah.
I got a text from Sam Maffei the next day.
Yeah.
Saved. I have it saved in here. Just
Yeah.
waiting. Saying you and your brother failed getting me reelected, basically. I mean, this is
Yeah, trying to stop me from being reelected.
Yeah, I guess-
like rubbing our noses in the fact that
And
we
I'm
were
like-
trying to like destroy him.
right. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Isaac, we didn't even. I was like, and then I'm thinking to myself, dude, if I would have tried, you wouldn't have gotten elected.
Yeah.
So guess what, Sam? If you're watching this, I'm trying now, and so is he.
Oh.
You, sir, are going to go down.
In the next election,
I
yeah.
will throw
You want
freaking so much money at this election out of nationwide. Well, nope, sorry, that's it. I will throw so much money out of Luke Schuster's pocketbook, and I will throw so much money out of the MLO Bros to make sure you don't get elected. You're going to be freaking sitting there drinking pina coladas, flipping off all the cars that go by because you're going to be so freaking bored. Mark my
Yeah.
words, you are going down, Maffei.
You called for the MLO Bros to bring it. We'll freaking bring it. Sam
Bringing it.
Maffei. In 3.5 years, I will go door to door, like you, sir, and say, hey, you might have talked to Sam Moffey, but did you know here, look, my 11-year-old nephew, I'm going to have him cry, and I'm going to bring him door to door and say, oh, well, where did the councilman yell at you, son?
Where did he put his middle finger out?
He flipped us off when we were on a parade float. Oh, sir, ma'am, did you know that your councilman flipped us off when we were on a parade float handing out hot dogs to the public during a parade?
And you
didn't know that? Oh, because he comes here and tells you everything you want to hear every time he campaigns because he's a classic politician that's secretly kind of a jerk.
He thinks we're not going to do that. If he greatly underestimates our insanity, obviously, because we will absolutely do all of the stuff we're saying. And we're going to rally the troops around you.
Oh, Lisa, you want to get hammered? Next new village council meeting drinking game. Anytime Zem Power says transparency, you have to drink. He says it a lot. It's fantastic.
Oh, transparency. All right. We're at an hour. I'm tired. This is the most exhausting one we've ever done. I'm so tired. Any other comments before we go? Let's see here. Okay, wait. I got a text from somebody. The village.
Okay, don't speak so close to the mic.
Sorry. The village could have given a variance, but they denied a variance at appeals on June 20th. All council voted no. A variance is letting them build it. Letting them build that thing. The house, the pool house. So all the council voted no.
Because they should have just done that. Variance, moratorium, so many freaking words.
Variance means they could have allowed it. And all the council voted no. Zembauer, did you vote no on this?
Why wouldn't you just we screwed up? Yeah, you know what? One off. Go ahead. We'll allow it this time. But then what happens? I think with legal terms, if I remember this correctly in business law, if you allow it one time, anybody in the future could argue
I don't think that means that.
That doesn't mean that.
No,
it's not variance, but they could use it. Hey, you let this person do it. Why can't I do it too?
Zembauer, were you there on June 20th and voted no? It says all council voted no for the variance on the property is the way I'm reading this. I'm so glad that I found this, knowing I'm not alone here on 170 made all the difference. Absolutely. Whoever that is.
170
person. So yeah. And the village is now getting sued because they didn't pass the variance.
I don't recall that vote. It would be reflected. Classic. I don't recall from the councilman. I don't recall.
Oh, and she's saying village would rather get sued. Wow, poor taxpayer. Yeah, that's crazy. What if they get sued and they lose? That means all the people end up paying.
Good thing I don't live in the village.
You might not want to.
Well, I live at the end of Massachusetts, and
wow,
I'm
that's crazy.
Another thing, tomorrow I've had my fellow neighbors on Massachusetts reach out to me. We are having on Massachusetts 3 garage sales tomorrow and Saturday. So if you're anywhere near Massachusetts, go check out our garage sales. Got lots of goodies going on over there. And I was supposed to give an advertisement for our garage sales going on in Massachusetts. It's actually there's 2 going on right now. We got my hood over there on the south or on the north side.
I don't want to go over there.
We're awesome. Yeah, you stay on your side.
Lock your doors before you drive over to Isaac's.
Yeah,
house.
Be careful. We'll rob you in the streets.
So yeah, Mike, I want to know. They all voted no. Okay, wait. Now somebody else is saying it. They all voted no. I was there. It feels like it was never going to make it. I feel bad. This guy just said they don't like the Greeks.
Michael, come on, sir. We want transparency. Exactly.
So this another guy just said they all voted no. I was there. It was never going to make it. I feel bad. They don't like the Greeks. So council doesn't like Greeks either. Well, they don't like disabled people. Well, I'm sorry. One of them doesn't like disabled people. This guy's accusing council of not liking Greek.
Is that? Let me see that, guys.
It's somebody you wouldn't know who he is.
Is that?
He's one of my assistant coaches a while ago. All right, what do we got?
Of course, his name is George too.
Yeah.
Google SNL Chris Farley as Schwarzkopf wanting Holyfield. Dude,
all right, I'll watch it.
That guy in a little coat.
Past practice.
All right, guys. Well, it is over an hour. We appreciate y'all for watching. I can't believe there's 92 people.
Yeah,
in Poland
good for Poland to show up. Now listen,
watching.
June 19th, 7 p.m. I'm going to remind you on everything Poland. Let's go. Let us know. We'll make an event. Let's go. Let's storm. I guess I better not storm the village.
Another thing, while we have 92 people here or 91 people here, almost 100. Everything Poland for Oh my gosh,
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm thinking to myself, and I had a brain fart. The new park going in,
Yeah,
on the bridge, right?
Rotary.
So I had Rotary on. We can get a block. We're going to be collecting. I'm going to be collecting sponsorship money on or donations on Celebrate or on Everything Poland. We can get a block
July
that
19th.
says Everything Poland or that says the MLO Bros. I wanted to say like Everything Poland and the MLO Bros, and we can have a block, a giant block, a giant brick in that park, and then the people will remember us forever. Our legacy. Luke.
How much is it?
$500. You have to raise $500.
Somebody make donations for $500. Yeah, July 19th, not June. Sorry, I'm
July 19th.
July 19th,
but
7 p.m.
As the people would say, our legacy shall never be forgotten in
All
Poland.
right, so let's get $1,000. And we'll do Everything Poland and then one the MLO Bros.
You can go next level up, right?
What's the next level?
So there's levels. So you can go the little tiny brick, right, for 100. You get a little tiny brick with the MLO Bros. There's like a big one for 500.
What's 1,000?
You can get like there's like 2,000 or 3,000. You can get like the flag poles. You can get like a giant stand thing, like made of concrete that has like your name on it, like a pedestal thing. That's like a giant column. And I'm like, okay, if we get enough money from Everything Poland, we can get a giant column that says Everything Poland.
Everything Poland.
Yeah. Screw the other Poland group. We just get our own like giant ass column that says Everything Poland.
I might pay $1,000 just put the MLO Bros. That'd be amazing. All right, wait. There's another comment here.
Look like it's going to be amazing. Hey, how any neighbor would care about that is mind-blowing. The value of your home just went up because of your neighbor. Yeah, I think it's more of a jealousy thing is what it sounds like. But
look, can you have one inscribed? That would be awesome. Yeah,
no, just Sam Moffey can suck it.
Yeah, Sam Moffey can suck it. Right on a freaking thing. Oh, good Lord. Okay, so Zembauer is going to pull the minutes and verify all the votes and motions. I would love to see that. Again, the minutes aren't updated for like 30 days, which is kind of annoying because I was trying to get them today. Do they have a time limit for the testimonials at meetings? I don't think they do. Maybe.
They're just going to go in there and rip out an hour of chewing them out.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, and if they don't let us talk, we'll freaking riot. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, what the heck? It's crazy.
Yes.
So July 19th, everybody set your calendars. I'll make an event and Everything Poland. We're going to say MLO Bros talk back at the meeting or something like that. Talk back to Village Council.
And we can play our...
Actually, wait. What was the word he used? Lip scallies?
Lip spittle.
Lip spittles. The lip spittles.
Talk back.
July 19th.
And you know what else we can do? We can play our awesome intro. Our awesome intro.
All right. Next week. Oh, speaking of that, so next week on July 7th, we listen to this one, Isaac.
We ride at dawn. I mean, July 19th.
All right. July 7th, we have Ken Grievers from the Trumbull County Board of Disabilities Job Development coming on here.
Mm-hmm.
First off, when he gets here,
we can talk to him about the village.
We're gonna apologize on behalf of the village for not letting the things go in because of Sam.
Yeah,
Moffey.
Don't worry, Moffey. We'll apologize for you, buddy.
But he's coming on. They have an awesome program. He wants to get the word out about help companies signing up to hire disabled people for their jobs. Okay. So he's coming on. That's going to be awesome. We do not have a show July 5th because you and I are going to be recovering from hangovers.
Mm-hmm.
And then
we'll post some videos on the MLO Bros.
Chris Anderson, this is going to drive you crazy. Chris Anderson from the Democratic Party is running to be the head of the Democratic Party of Mahoning County. Okay. I fight with him all the time on Facebook.
Yeah.
And
he loves himself some Tim Ryan.
Oh, he does.
Did he work for Tim Ryan?
Yes. Oh, and I can't wait to get him on here because all they do is they just bash the other side. You know, I'm anti everything when it comes to politics, and it's just like
I know it's just one. All the Democrats bash Trump, they still bash Trump, and all the Republicans bash Joe Biden.
And that's it. Yeah. Anybody else want to call? Yeah, we'll need some podcasts because that's all we got. So, all right,
we'll get some people.
Everybody, thanks again. Make sure to like and follow us, and remember, we're loan officers. If you need a mortgage, refinance, purchase,
please think of us. Please think of us if you want to list your house, call us. We'll hook you up with the best real estate agent we know. If you want financing for your next purchase, don't call banks in our area. Call us. We will get you pre-approved, and we can send you to a real estate agent that we trust to take care of you finding a house. Call us, please.
NMLS
helps us in our day job, helps pay the bills for us.
NMLS for me, so we don't get sued. 5625448.
NMLS number 1949316. You can call myself 330-921-8978.
Thanks for watching, Gary. Thanks, Chris. Hey, everybody.
Thanks,
we'll see
Chris.
you guys next week.
Daniel.
Thursday.
Chris. He's having a garage sale. That may or may not be my client that said, "Hey, I'm having a garage sale tomorrow. Shout it out on your show." And I said, "Okay, Chris."
Whoring out our show for garage sale.
He's like, "Hey, I'm having a garage sale tomorrow. Talk about it tonight on your show." Yes, sir.
All right, everybody. We'll see you guys later. Good show. Thanks. We ride at dawn, July 19th.
Bye, everybody.
Or at 7 p.m.
Bye, everybody. Be good. And please, if you would not flip me off when I'm walking down the street, I really appreciate it. There's been a lot of that. Bye, everybody.